Okay, here we go. Live. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, everybody. Howdy do. It's Saturday night. Saturday Night Live. Here we go. This is going to be a live video chat show, and we will be doing arts and crafts for adults because we use heat guns and really sharp needles and scissors and stuff. So it's also going to be a live chat room show, and I will be interacting with the chat room because that's the way we like to do it. And let's see if I can get this volume down, and it is. There we go. Now we just have to wait for some people to come in the chat room to interact with, and they'll be here shortly. We will be having a guest tonight. Teresa will be with me tonight. Um, and we're going to goof off as much as possible is what we're going to do. So in the meantime, I'm just going to have a little bit of sweet iced tea. Look, there's Kristen. Hi, Kristen. You're number one, Kristen. You're number one. Good to see you, sweetie. How you doing? I'll give you one of my snacks. This is my little light supper. Real good. Um, so I'm gonna put that over here. I've been cleaning my room a little by little, every day. I'm really getting a lot done. Getting a lot done. So tonight, I thought that I got some Happy Meal I'm going to show you. Um, I wanted to show you all something that's really, really funny. And I've got this in the mail about a month ago in April. And it's from the Board of Barbers and Cosmetologists up in West Virginia. And these are papers that my daddy had when he went to school to become a barber and a cosmetologist. And this is on behalf of the West Virginia Board of Barbers and Cosmetologists because he had 2 degrees. It was, I offer my deepest sympathies for the loss of my father. So, anyway, he says, I hope that the information contained with this letter is meaningful to you and your family. And these were all of his papers that they had on file. And they did not have to do this. They did not have to mail me all of these. They could have easily have just thrown them away. But for some reason, the board of barbers, the people who does the paperwork and things, they obviously have feelings and they really offer their deepest sympathy, because they did not have to mail me these old letters. This one dated 1950, and these got my old. I don't think the house is there anymore, so I'm not going to worry about this address showing because um, that was where he was born, and that's not where he lives. And so anyway, but it's backdated from 1950. It's got a stamp from the Barbers and Beauty petition, and this is satisfactory passed uh, examinations before the state committee of barbers and beauticians. He worked as a full time 52 weeks in the capacity of a junior beautician and being otherwise qualified. So he went to school for a year for this degree. And he had to submit a $5 registration fee. $5. Uh, so they had to receive $5 to process these papers. And this one's dated the 15th, 16th of May of 1950, and this one's the 25th, and it's another registration. And I'm thinking that one is for oh, okay. No, it says Memorial Hospital. Was it? Oh, he had blood work done. He had to pass a physical exam as well. And I don't know why they had to have two. I'm not sure, but one's dated the 16th and one is dated 2 weeks later on the 25th. And then there's two yellow certificates here and two white ones. And I'm thinking that it might be, yes, because there's two certificates. One was for beauty culture, and the other one is for barbering. And that means he went to school twice, or he went to school and studied for both of these courses at the same time. And he was licensed and legalized to do barbering on men and beauty culture styles on women. So he could cut men and women's haircuts. And each one of these has a picture of my daddy. And he was no more than 18 right there. And he had a receding hairline, and when by the time I was born, he was almost bald. So I lived with a bald man all my life, and I loved it. I didn't have any problem with it. And here he is in the beauty culture. He had to wear a lab coat for this picture. So 1950. Isn't that fun? Isn't that just hilarious? So there was two of those, and he did it at the Memorial Hospital, which is no longer there anymore. Oh my heavens! And then there's two other forms to fill out. I guess the preliminary. This was. Oh, okay. This one is notarized with the stamp of notary. These two, and one's for Barbara and one's for beauticians. And this is an operator's employment record to, and his commission expires in 4 years in 54. You have to get licensed, I guess, every 4 years. So, and it's got my grandmother's name on here as a witness. And then it's got his father for the barber and his mother for the beautician as witness. They were sworn in to cut hair. And then here's two more certificates, one for each. And this is the medical certificate. I guess he had to have a physical to attend school, everything. But that was very interesting and quite a surprise to receive that with a nice letter. So I'm going to forward these on to my brother up in West Virginia. So he's going to get them next. I think he'll get a kick out of them. So hello, everybody coming in. Janet's with us in Nashville. Hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Hi, Sherry Van. Hi, honey. Oh, it was a lot of money back then, Janet. They could eat lunch for a week on $5. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Good to see everybody. So I just wanted to share my old records from my father. He was, and he did do barbering until 1958, and that's when I was born. And him and mother decided that he can't, he can't support 5 kids on a barber license. He just wasn't that busy. So, but he ended up turning his career over to garage doors, and he was a garage door owner, distributor owner. So he started a garage door business. Hi, Becky. Hello, everybody coming in. I did send out a message to Teresa, but I haven't seen her yet. I haven't talked to her. I might find out just in case. She might be just running late or something. Well, I gave her a message to come in, so I haven't heard from her. Okay, so she'll get it and tell me something in a few minutes. Let's see here. So, with that, um, the other thing I was going to show you is some Happy Meal. So I got some Happy Meal from Janet, and it got here decently. There's a little bit of paper ripped off, but nothing that will harm anything. And it's got the word joy. Woohoo! That was my favorite word last year. This year I've switched to peace, and rightfully so, peace. Now I had a pair of scissors here, and I've misplaced them, but I got another pair. We'll just use these. Okay. These are the tiniest little scissors, but they're real sharp. I think they're for like a little sewing jar. So let's see what Janet said. Some goodies. She sent me some stamps. Woohoo! I can use that one again. That's $1.15, and here's $2 and about $2.20 there. I got a bumblebee with some masking tape. Uh-oh. I can repair it. It's just a little tear. Be happy. Don't worry. On some fabric. How cute is that? I can fix them though. Got just a little bit of washi tape on them. Oh, I don't want this one. I want the other one. This one needs more in it. It's almost empty. Let's get rid of that. So, let's see now. This one. Let's give this a little mend here. There we go. Now it'll be fine. Won't be able to tell the difference. How cute is that? And then she sewed some honey hives on there. Honey cone. I guess that would be the cone. Got some stamps. Thank you. She sent me Get the Buzz. Thank you, Janet. That's cute. And then she sent To Dear Beth, love Janet and Freddie. That's cute. And some painty papers. Got texture on it. Look at that. That should go into the blue book. I've been working on the blue book and the bee book this week, hot and heavy. There's some more blue flowers. And there's something in there, but it's not. There it comes. Oh, a sew or iron on bumblebee. Well, this will have to go on the bumblebee book. There's the other washi tape. That will definitely go on the bumblebee book. Uh-huh. Thank you, Janet. That's sweet. Sweet as honey. Thank you very much, honey. Holly Ann. Oh, she's worried. She's working on her stamps. You soaked them in water. Uh, I whenever I do my stamps again and they're new, as long as they're new, I peel them off and let's see. Um, and I can give you a little demonstration on how I peel them off. Um, all I need is like one edge of the the edging is, that postcard edging. What I try to do is get a corner up. Okay, I get the corner up, and I try not to tear. You don't want to tear the stamp, of course. So I kind of peel the back envelope off. I peel it back, and sometimes there might be a layer, a couple layers of paper or something there, and so I try to peel off that heavy layer. If this one has something else on the back, but then I take my stamp and I get the corner and I peel it apart from the back, and then once you get it started, you can actually get the entire stamp uh, free. And I'm really more interested in getting the edges free than the center part of the stamp. So if any of this paper sticks to the stamp, that's okay, but because you can still see the edges of that stamp. And so that little bit there on the back is not going to hurt anything to be there, but I can peel the back off pretty easily, and you can see I've got two edges here that are free. Okay, and I'm going to continue to do it again over on this side, and I'm going to peel the back off just ever so gently and pull this one forward and peel the paper off of the edge, and then I go around the corner and I do the last edging, and there is my stamp without any it does have paper on the back, but I did not touch the front of the stamp. I didn't tear it, and there's nothing on that stamp. There's absolutely no ink whatsoever, no invisible ink. Then when you mail this down on an envelope, see if I can do that for you. When you get ready to mail this on an envelope, well, I guess it'll be this envelope. It's about ready to go out. Got some stuff in here. So this is going to go out to somebody I know. So when I get ready to mail this envelope out and I'm putting the stamp on, you can use your glue stick, and you do not want to get any glue on the outside of this stamp. It has to be only on the back side of the stamp. So if you were to say use your glue stick or any other type of glue, you put your glue down and that's more than enough glue. And then you're gonna put your stamp down. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a tissue and you're going to go from the middle of the stamp out wherever you are, whichever direction, north, east, south, and west. So I'm going to press on the edge, and I'm going to push out away from the stamp, and I'm going to turn my tissue over, and I'm going to do this 4 times in 4 directions. I'm going to fold that over again because I don't want any glue on the outside of my stamp. And I'm going to pull it down away from the stamp, and then one last time to the west. Now your stamp is securely on there now, and this little bit here will dry real quick because it's a tissue. It's that glue stick. So now I have applied a stamp, a recycled stamp. There's no glue on the top of it. There's no ink on the top of it, and that will go through the mail. If you put a piece of tape on it, they won't accept it, because if you use tape, you can always wipe off with alcohol, wipe the ink off, and reuse that stamp again. And that's not what these stamps are about. So they want to be able to ink them and cancel them. And if it hasn't been canceled, that's not our fault. Okay, it's not our fault that that stamp has not been canceled. So you do see a little bit of blue from the envelope on the corners, but it's underneath the stamp. It's not on top of the stamp. And the main idea is that this stamp is original. So I hope that helps you out in recycling stamps. And I've been doing it for about actually I've been doing recycling stamps for years. A lot of years. Oh, well, thank you, Leanne. So, so anyway, so now that I've got this out, I guess I'll have to address it now and send this on to Melissa. So that'll go in the out mail. It will require more stamps, of course. I can weigh my mail. I weigh my mail. So that lesson, and different people do different things, and you can always take you can always ask your postal service person and see what they say, if they say the same thing. I was told that from a postal service person too. So I'm not sure if anything has changed, or if anything is, if they all get told the same thing. I'm not sure. I am not sure. So, but thank you, Janice, for my happy mail. I'm going to put these in my address book, and I'm going to put these in the blue book, and this one in the B book, and this is going to go in the B book, and these are going to go in the postal stamp area. I've got a place just for my stamps. Because that's money, that's value. So I put them in a safe place with my address book. And while we're here, I'm still kind of waiting on Teresa. I haven't heard from her today. And but I've been working on the B book, and the B. What did I do with my B? Here it is. I think I'm going to put this B on here. I don't really want to cover that up, but he can go on here. He might be able to just go down there. So, but that's where I'm going to put the B. The B is going to go on here, on the B book. So it said I can iron it on. So let's see if I can find an iron. Let's just see if there's Teresa. Teresa, if you want to come on, you're invited. Are you in the background? Did I send you link. You want another link? There she, my girl. So let me plug this in real quick. Got my little iron here. We'll iron this little bee on. I can give you another link in the chat room, or I messaged you a link in the messenger. Do you want me to send it again? Let's see what she says. I can give it to you again. I'll send it in the chat right here. Maybe that'll be what you need. Let's see. There she is. Okay, I got you.
Well, hi.
Well, hi, dear. Well,
How are you
hello. Glad to see you.
It's good to see you too. And it's good to be
At
seen.
least our hands, anyway.
Okay, so here's how far I've gotten so far.
So anyway, I've been opening up Happy Mail and playing. I found that Janet sent me this little bee iron-on patch. So I'm ironing it on as we speak. As we speak. It's got that melty glue stuff. So I've got this little craft iron and it gets hot. So trying to decide where I want to put them. I think right there is going to be it, right there. I don't want to really, I got a heart right there. Nope, I'm going to put it right there between the hearts. So I just need to hold this down for about 15 seconds. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody. This is where I've got to so far on your book, Beth.
Oh boy.
It's almost
Okay,
done.
you're
It's
you're
almost time
you're
to send
you're
it to
getting
you.
you're getting them out ahead of time so you can have a stash.
Now, this is your book, so you can have stash.
Oh, you're giving me all the die cuts. Ooh.
I got a few more that's supposed to be coming in.
Okay. Thanks. That'll
I've
be grand.
been bouncing back and round here.
Yeah.
You put some hearts.
While I have Sharon in the room, I need to talk to Sharon about. I think somebody's hacked her account. I don't think it's anything bad. I think it's just something that you need to be aware of. Sharon says she's very jealous. Oh, well, you know what, Sharon? I was going to do a a punch or a die cut exchange because I've got lots of punches, and some punches that maybe you all don't have, and vice versa, and we could
Well,
mail each other some punches or die cuts.
well, Sharon, do you see anything that you like?
Oh, yeah, Sharon, speak
I
up.
might can send you something if you're interested.
That is, and those are those. That's one of those photo books, and but anyway, I got a message from Sharon today. She says everything,
Everything.
a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I got a message
I
from
got a
Sharon.
whole bunch now, Sharon.
Yeah, she does. So anyway, I received a message from Sharon today, and I wanted to show you all. If you ever get a message from anybody uh, that looks like this, um, I had a message request. It was a message request. It wasn't. Um, it was done like a cut and paste type thing, and I'm going to do this right now. and you may know this person or it is a spam. So I'm going to click a spam because I'll leave it there for just a minute. But here's the reason why is when I go into uh, my messages, when I go into Messenger and I touch Sharon's, uh, you've changed your picture. Uh, that message is not in here, and it says, "How are you? How you doing?" And I've had that message before from other people, so that's why I know that request was a spam. So she's changed her picture. That's the only thing I know that's different. It's this one's got her regular her other picture on it,
Right.
and right
So
here.
Sharon, you might need to go and change your password, sweetie.
Yeah, but again, this came through a way not through my regular messenger. It came through a back door, and it says if you open chat to get more info about who is messaging me because they want to reply back. They said they wanted to know how I was doing, and they wanted to and they are saying that this looks suspicious, and no, don't accept anything. I'm going to mark it as a spam. And
Mark it and report it as somebody has hacked her account. They
exactly.
can investigate it. You can report it as her being hacked.
Mhm.
So we can do it that way, and that way it won't reflect back on her. But
Right.
you need to
And
you
this
need to
came
let
from
them
an
know that.
Instagram account eventually originally. That's why it didn't come through Messenger.
Right.
So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that had came, and I didn't know if anybody else had anything from you too. Exactly. So
No,
anyway, I
I
just wanted to
haven't.
share that with you. And it's always the same thing. How are you doing? Is the message.
Y'all want
So
to
if
see my
anybody
Mother's Day
call,
present?
no, you know, I see you all 3 times a week. What do you mean? How am I doing? You don't need to ask me that. I know that's not something that
How do
uh,
you do?
how you doing. It's more like how are you in our group. I don't know. It just sounded
Right.
funny.
If there's something wrong, we're gonna say, "All right, Beth, what's up, girl? How you doing?" We're
Yeah.
gonna we're gonna let you know one
Where
way or another that
where
it's
are you? You're late.
right. Where are you? You know.
So anyway, I glued I that's well, it didn't stick right there. So let me iron this down one more time. So anyway,
Oh no,
there's
Sharon.
your tip for the day.
Okay.
Joe made me some little snacks. So we're having a little snack supper tonight.
Okay. So, y'all want to see my Mother's Day present?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I'll show it to you. I
Happy
put it.
Mother's Day.
It's kind of from my honey because I got it off of Facebook Marketplace for $10. I got this one. Let me see if I can back it up so y'all can see it a little bit better. Can y'all see that better?
There
Okay.
you go.
And it's the
That looks good.
case and the goodies in it, which has
Oh,
got a deck of cards in it.
oh boy.
Together is our favorite place to be, and on this one says love, and they say different things on them. I haven't opened them yet; they're brand new. And then this is note cards.
Oh, good.
All right, and then there's a bunny in there, and a little wooden piece that says the future is bright, and this one says forever and ever, and it's another little note card. It's got a way to write notes on the back of it.
That's cute.
They're like journal spaces here, right?
Mhm.
And then hope, live, believe, and inspire. Of course, the inspire is kind of broken, uh, but that's okay. Um, Then there's these. It says cheers and life is beautiful and our life. And this one says promise, bride, kiss, blissful, you know. And then a small paper trimmer, which I've been wanting a small paper trimmer.
Oh, that's really nice.
Good, to have one of those when you're wanting to do small things. Now that's not all. Okay, this is just this one. Okay,
But
so
wait, there's more.
wait, there's more, right?
Hi, Tanya. Welcome home, Tanya. I
Overall,
understand, honey. She's been busy getting things sorted out since she's been home.
and then this one,
Another box. Oh,
right?
it's got paper in it, guys.
Yeah,
Wildflowers.
ready?
Mmm.
It's got 12 sheets in this one, but go full. Look at this. I was expecting, $10, right?
Beautiful.
Expecting a couple of pieces of paper in it and,
Mmm.
like that. But the boxes to me were worth it.
Love
See?
it.
Look at these little note cards here.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that pretty?
They are very pretty.
Now I won't have any excuse not to write somebody a note. All right, then this one has 48. And it's got the uh, gold foil and all in it too, and copper and
Oh,
all.
okay. Real formal. Ooh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going to enjoy all of
I
that.
am. I'm going to love it. I've already got things I need to get done with it. Look at all
It,
this.
it's
This
nice
is
to have
getting
separate books to
stripped up
choose
here. So I got strips of stuff, things.
from. Mm-hmm.
Be gentle to
Itching to
your
get my
precious
my
soul.
bead to stick on.
Did you see where I posted my bracelet today that I made?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's in the group.
Okay.
Anyway, there's that one. But wait, there's more. Surprised me about all of it, okay? This one's another one that says 48 blue blooms. Look here, Beth, blue.
Beautiful paper. Look at that. That's rich.
Uh-huh. And it's blues.
Uh-huh.
It looks black, I know, but it's blue.
No. It's just real dark navy. Yeah.
You see
Wow.
this? You can't see that, right? It says bloom. And you can see where she used a little bit of it, but that's all she used out of all
But
these
that's
colors.
okay. That's all right. Oh
I mean,
wow. Look what Aaron did.
basically, but look
Look
at
at
that.
Earth blocks.
Isn't
We
that
did
pretty?
blocks Thursday night,
Isn't that great?
and Aaron did
That
these.
is so good.
She did real good.
Uh-huh. That
She's
is so
neat.
good.
I'm just a crafter. And so here is Teresa's did a wraparound bracelet. Oh wow, how cute is that? Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And then there's this one.
That's nice.
Like I
You did a good
said,
job. I
I
love
just
all these
I told
beads.
my
Those are
honey, I said
pretty beads.
apparently she decided she wanted to make a album or something maybe, and decided it wasn't for her.
Yeah.
Cause look at all this right here. And this is
I'm
for
gonna ask
like
some
beach
questions for the chat
nautical
room.
stuff.
Uh does anybody do bullet journaling in this group? Does anybody do bullet journaling?
I do a little bit, but I don't do enough to say I do it. Bullet journaling, I mean.
Do you have the fold or the spiral notebook?
No, I don't. I have one that has the circles that you put it
Oh heck no,
together.
I don't. She doesn't do that bullet journaling.
But like I said, I do, but not enough to say I do. So so anyway, that's what I got for $10. So I thought that was pretty good. Oh, and the sheets, the 12 by 12 sheets. But anyway, I didn't think that was too bad.
Well, that's
And
pretty nice.
I
That's
asked my
very
husband
nice.
could I have it, and he said yes. So
Well, I was watching a video this morning, and it was dated October of 2021. Uh-huh. It was last year. And we did what did I do with all my stuff now? We played bingo, and it was called Bingo 25. And I found it. I've got to put this over there and let it cool off because it's still hot. I have to put this in so nothing melt. I've got a safe spot. So anyway, I found it, and what we did is we used rhyme prompts. And for some reason, I'm only thinking we got to only play it one time, maybe twice.
what's
But
that?
it's bingo 25. So will you play with this, Teresa?
I've never heard of it. I don't remember it.
Okay. Well, I played it last year, the way we play bingo,
Okay, I must have missed
and the uh, we play the quick version of bingo 25, and you only use the numbers 1 through 25.
it. Right.
So that gives the name bingo 25.
Of
So
course.
who wants to play bingo tonight? That goes into my B book. So all you need is a bingo card, and we're going to make it. Becky Waters, me. Becky's going to play. Okay. Sherry Van will play. Oh right, let me get my notebook out. Now, the way we did it last year is I'll draw you a card, and I'll make it kind of big so that you can see so you all can see it. Yeah, I got a little tight spot here, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Okay, so this is going to be your bingo card. If you want to do the bingo part, if you want to play the prompts with me, uh, well, it's sort of. So I didn't try peeling it off, but I might tack it on too. And I can it's still stuck on, but it didn't melt like a glue gun. So I think I'm going to put some. If it comes off, I'll put some glue on it, and then I'll just whip stitch it down. So there's 25 squares on your bingo card. There's 5 columns and 5 rows that make a bingo card. And we always give the middle one a free. Now it's bingo 25, So we use the numbers 1 through 25. We're not doing the bingo part. So all you have to do is fill your numbers up with all of the numbers between 1 and 25. So, for example, you can do them in a row, you can do them up and side down, you can do them backwards, forwards, inside out, random numbers. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Random. Just random numbers. So there's your bingo card. Easy peasy. And then if you want to play bingo, you can do this. And I've got the bingo 25 cards right up here, just as soon as I find them. But I can make them again if I can't find them. But I think they're up. I thought they were up here, but I don't see them. But that's okay. That's not going to be a problem. I just put them in a safe spot, is all I did. They're just in a safe spot. Nope, I don't see them. But that doesn't mean we can't make another set. See how many of these I have. Just need 25. 25 cards is all I need. Okay, we're going to make some. And we just need the numbers. We don't need uh, the prompts. So all I have to do is write down numbers. 23, 24, and 25. Okay. So there's that. So we got our numbers. Let's see how I can uh let's see how much I can shuffle these cards. Oh man, great job. She's using a pizza pops box for the card. Well, good for you. Recycle. That's good. So does anybody have any problems with their bingo card? Teresa, are you getting your bingo card ready?
No, ma'am, I finished it.
You're going to watch? Or you're
No,
going
I've
to
got it right here.
Oh, you got it. Okay. All right. And you can sketch the prompts out if you want to sketch prompts instead of, I'm going to try to do scavenger hunt and you get prompts. I got a bunch of magazines here and stuff. So, all right. Very easy. Okay, so here we go. I'm not going to play the bingo part, so I'm going to flip my book over, and we will do this side. Haven't played in my big book for a while. So these are really funny. We got up to 38 prompts, and I'm just going to read you some on the back side. It's pink or sink, stinky or pinky, flower or tower, hand or manned, red or bed, feather or weather, sun or right begun, nail or pale, nosy posy, doodle, noodle or doodle, lace or face, yellow fellow, bow or flowers in a row, and black or snack. Now, what I can do is we're just going to play 1 through 25. I just read you the last part of them that we won't be using. So we're going to be using the front side. So that was just a little test, a taser of what we might get into. Okay. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Okay. Are you feeling puny today? It's early to be in bed, but that's fine. I go to bed all the time, anytime, day or night. Didn't bother me none. Glad you're here. So if you need me, type in caps because I'm going to be busy reading these off and doing an art page at the same time. And I'm thinking I'm going to put a little bit of gesso down uh, because this paper here is not as thick as some of my other papers that I have. Oh, oh, sorry, Rebecca. She's
Oh,
hurt.
I'm so sorry, Becca.
Oh, that's hard. Okay. It wasn't all that spicy stuff from the Cinco Tomato Day, was it? Hope it wasn't all that spicy stuff, because I don't do spice like I used to. I don't need that. Just a light coat, so this won't take long to dry. Okay. That's all I'm going to do with that. Here we go. Wish us luck. See how we're going to fare. The very first number is number 4. Number 4. Number 4 is rake, lake, or steak. Rake, lake, or steak. Rake, lake, or steak. Hmm. Rake. I need a garden magazine. Is what I need. Or steak. Now, that is that a steak as in meat or a steak as in a piece of wood?
How's it spelled?
Well, let's see here. I got it spelled both. I'm not. I had steak, and then I marked it out and put steak. So
Well,
now then I put
STAKE is like a piece of wood steak.
uh, STAEAK is the meat, and the
Right,
AKE is the wood. Yes.
right.
So I need a foodie magazine. I saw some of that somewhere, and I don't know where it is. And a lake. I need a lake. Where do you need a lake at when you need one? And I might just have to be a drawing game. And if that's the way it's going to be, we could draw it. You can use whatever you want. It's a prompt. Exactly. But I saw a piece of steak in one of these magazines that we had the other night, Thursday night. See if I can find it again. Don't know which. I used like 3 or 4 different magazines though. And there's the ocean. There's the ocean. I might be able to find some water. Living it up at the ocean. Coastal living. Of course, it's not going to be a lake. A boat of one's own. Oh, he says he says I want some steak, so I could use him because that's what he's saying. Give me steak. It's
Looks like he's saying more like, "Did you say steak?
did
Where
you
that?
say
Where that?"
steak? Yeah, I think he did. I think that's what he's saying.
Looks like he said, "Where
Yeah,
is my steak? You
there.
mentioned it. Where is it in?"
See, you see how this works. Rebecca says it was 102. I don't think we get that warm down here. Now, what did I do with my scissors? I don't know what I did with them. I have another pair. I should have several pair because I don't see any of them. I've got these. Okay, I'm going to do it. So he is getting cut out here. Yeah, steak. Give me what's in the bag. I can't read. I can't read. We were watching the cutest videos today, and it was on uh, people and their dogs, and like people who have been in the service, and they come home, and their dogs greet them after a long time being gone, like 4 or 5 years or whatever, and the dogs were absolutely nuts for their owners. So glad to see him home. Okay, the next number is number 5. You saw me shuffle these. Number 5. And it says a pig, a wig, or a fig. A pig, wig, or fig. Hmm. A pig, or a wig, or a fig. So a tree would work. If there was a tree, we could call it a fig tree. I don't care what it looks like. It could be a palm tree for all I know. Sure. Let's see if we can't find a palm tree in this book here. There's some trees back there. A pig, a wig, or a fig. Mm-hmm. need a big. Oh, I know what I could look at. Where's my little thing here? This bag. This bag. I might be able to find a wig. If I find a decent wig, I can save it because it is early in the game. And there's some women in here. See if I can find a wig. Some hair. Some big hair. We got kitty cats.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome.
Hi Lisa, we're playing a prompt game. I'm looking for
Yeah.
a pig, a wig, or a fig. Didn't say what kind of wig did it? Okay. We'll just see what we can do here. We just might have to have a wig on the dog. We'll put a cat wig on the dog. Here we go. It's starting.
Gonna have him wigging out.
It's starting, guys. Here we go. So we want to go in below here and come up this way. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it's going to be a wig. It's going to be a kitty cat wig.
Hey, y'all, while I'm thinking about it, anybody that says a prayer or anything, y'all please remember my husband Rick. He's having to have some tests run. He's been losing some blood and they don't know where.
Okay,
I'm
yes.
going to do a couple of tests on Monday on him to find out.
Okay, absolutely.
We'll throw him
Ricky's
on
going to
his
be having
button.
some tests done. Okay.
I'm going to have to starve him all day tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. What's he going to do? So anyway, I've got a wig.
Wait, tomorrow's
I've got
Mother's
a wig
Day.
going on here. What do y'all think? Is that a good enough wig?
Works for me. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay. The next number is 16. 16. Feet or seat? Feet or seat? Now I need those magazines that I had Thursday night, and there were some feet in that magazine. But I don't know which magazine it was in. I'm pretty sure they're down here. Here's some feet. Some barnyard feet. It was some feet. There's some feet. If we have to. It's not the ones I wanted, but I'll take them in a pinch. Wasn't this magazine? It might have been this one because she has dog food commercials. Mm-hmm. Come on. Show up. Well, there's my other pair of scissors. There was some steak. I'm tearing it out.
You probably
Okay,
have
so
a
you're about
stack of
to take
steaks over there.
it's a straight line is a bingo win. Straight across, either horizontal or vertical, from one edge to the other. You can do an X in the middle. One of the X's is a bingo. 5 in a row. I'm taking the steak page. It's going to be on the side. It's going to be a side dish. There's ham and lamb. Look, all kinds of meat in here. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? It's not in here either. Okay, I'll use the first one I found. That's usually how it works. I'm going to use these for my feet. And we're just going to have to tear them out till I find my scissors. I've got plenty of scissors. I just have been using them all over the room today. So we're going to use these. Do we want to use all of them or just one of them? Part of them. So it'll be something like that. There's his feet. Well, technically they're paws, but we're not going to hold it against them. We're just going to do paws. And we do have steak. Yippee to the pup. They're paws. That's right. I know. He's going to have his steak and eat it too. I'm just going to use one little piece of it though. I don't think he needs just a treat, right? He's not going to go for the dinner. We're going for the treat portion. And if it's too big of a bite, we can give him 2 bites. Yeah, we could stick it in his mouth. Hmm. That's what we'll do. We'll stick it in his mouth. Let's see. Let me go over here. Heavens to Betsy. Look at all this stuff. Close the door. Oh, that might work out. Look at this. We're ripping it. We're cutting it. Cutting them a chunk of steak. And what I want to do here is this. You open the mouth a little bit, and we'll put the steak in his mouth like that. And then we could put him on his feet like that. And then his wig. Okay. I'm going to have this stuff all over the place in a minute. So we should have 3 cards. Okay, I think that's 3 cards. All right, the next number is number 10. And number 10 is Add tape or scrape some paint. Tape or scrape. Perfect. That's perfect. Tape or scrape. Tape or scrape.
You don't ask much.
And I'm going to scrape some paint because
Okay.
I need some color on the background. So I'm going to scrape some paint. So, uh, get some color here. Well, hello, Renee. Hello, everybody. Hello, Julia. Julia, Tina's here. We're playing little bingo and doing a few little prompts. It's not too late to play the prompts. We're using goofy ones tonight. Goofy prompts. Really? Really? So I'll get my card. I did talk to Cheryl today, so she's probably in the background. Uh, just in case y'all hadn't seen her today. She is under medication. Uh, she's got, I think she's got shingles, and she's been under doctor's care. Isn't that yummy? Ugh, that looks so good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Scraping some paint. That's what I'm a doing. Now, I think I can probably do a little bit of gluing. And I've got everything over here. And I'm just kind of tacking it down because just in case I want to move it around or put something underneath it, I can do that last. So I want to get this steak in his mouth. Get in there. Mm-hmm. We got to get that in there. And then we got to get his legs under that. So there's his legs. And then we've got to put his wig on. He's got a cat wig. Would would that be considered, is he a cross dresser? What is he? He might be a cross dresser. He might
He's
like
really mixed up.
he wants to date a cat. He thinks he's a cat. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, the next number is number 9. I shuffled these. I did. I shuffled them good. Number 9 is a felon eating a melon with bars. Okay, this is a felon, like a or like a jailbird eating a melon with bars. So we could put bars on him, like he's in the pen. Mhm. We could do bars. I can make bars. So here's how we're going to make the bars. We're going to try to make bars. Elvis, Hard Rock. There you go. Hard Rock Hard Rock Cafe. Elvis, yeah. He had. We could turn him into an Elvis. Let's see. How would I turn him into an Elvis? I need a striped outfit on him. The striped. He needs a striped black and white shirt. Well, I decided that I'm going to try to make bars the way I do uh, when I do the fencing. When I make the fences. hmm So this was my. I've never done this, so we're going to see if it works. I'm trying to make bars. Does that look like bars? You're in jail, buddy. You are in jail. I think that looks okay. Um, let's just go with it and just pretend it's going to work, right? So let's get another card. Number 7. Number 7. The 7 is the sun or a bun. The sun or a bun. He does. He needs a Monopoly card. Yes, he does. He needs he needs a get out of jail card. To if he needs a friend, I'm going to pick him. If he needs a friend, I'm looking for something that we can use for the sun. And I'm going to have to get up and look for my scissors. Gotta have some more scissors around here. I had a blue pair not too long ago. But I got these, and they're probably laying right over here, right where I put them.
Hi, Roy. Welcome.
Well, hello, Roy. We are doing a prompt game tonight, and we're goofing off royally, goofing off. So I found some bean sprouts. Actually, this is zucchini spaghetti, and it's going to be my sunshine. I'm going to use that for my sunshine,
That's
and
what
I
you
will
need, a
accent it.
sunflower for your sunshine.
Huh?
You need a sunflower for your sunshine.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Sun or a bun, Rebecca?
Sun or a bun. That's right.
Sun or a bun? Hamburger bun, hot dog bun, a bun on top of your head.
Yeah, if you had a piece of string, I could make them a bun. What if I got over here? Oh dear. It's all right. Just do 2 or 3. Bother me a bit. I'm just not having any luck tonight. I tried to get this thing open the other night. Hey, Joe. He's asleep. I can't get that open.
Is he snoring too?
I just thought for sure. I'll just try this. I could either put one bun or I could put him in on his ears. Should I put the buns on his ears? Yeah, let's do that. Reject. Mm-hmm. We're doing it. Teresa, you did a video the other day of your yard and showed us your thorn. Uh,
Crown of thorns, yes.
your and that was nice. That was nice. That was a beautiful day.
It was. I've still got a long way to go on working on my yard.
Well, it looked fine to me. The yard looked beautiful.
But, I got a push mower, and Rick hasn't been able to help me very much in my yard. So,
Yeah,
I've been wearing myself out.
yeah.
So, like I told him, I said, Sunday's my day off. I don't do nothing. I don't cook. I don't clean. I make sure my
Right.
dinner's ready for Sunday on Saturday night. So, Works out good for me.
So
Rest
he's
of
got
the
a
week I have
bun on his ears. Um, it was a felon eating a melon with bars, and I put the bars down. And these rhymes were made up of from the chat room. The rhymes came from the chat room. I just wrote down what was dictated to me, and we did that last October. Okay. Teresa left for a minute, but I'm sure she'll be back. So there's my buns. This is this is just different. You're missing a prompt. Okay, I'll go back over them. Before that, there was add tape or scrape paint. Tape or paint, and I scraped the paint. And before that was feet or seat, and I gave him feet. And then there was a pig, a wig, or fig. A sun or a bun, and I've got the buns and I'm making a sun out of noodles. And then there was, I think that's all. 5, a pig, wig, or fig. 16, feet or seat. Tape or scrape. Rake, lake, or steak. And the dog with the steak is a prompt. I found the steak after I had the dog, and the dog was asking for steak. I think that's all of them. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just gonna put a little bit of yellow on my sun. My noodle sun. Just a little. Okay. And if you're missing one, don't worry about it. And uh, we just won't worry about it. Okay. Here. Let's see here. I'm having a little bit of craft-a-lanching going on around here, but that's okay. We'll manage. I've been cleaning so well, and I've got so much done. It's It's working out really good, but it's going slow. Okay. Phew. That bending over is for the birds. Let's see. The next prompt is number 6. And number 6 is, well, we have already done number 6. What did I have over here? So one of them, oh, number 6 is a watermelon or umbrella. A watermelon or umbrella is the next prompt. And I have some napkin scraps over here. And I'm wondering if I might have a piece of watermelon in it. I think it would be fun to sort through and find out. We'll just find out. Oh, okay. Okay, let me go over the numbers again. Number 6. Becky, number 6. Number 10. Number 16. Number 5. Number 4. Number 7. And number 9. Okay, we got them then. 9, 7, 4, 5. Well, you should have 7 numbers now. Okay. The 9 was the last one. Okay. So let me just take a peek in here, and I'm looking for watermelon so I can look for just the red parts, right? Look for some red parts. I do have a watermelon napkin. I could paint a watermelon. And if I can't find the napkin, I will. I'll paint it. Because that's easy to make. Easy to paint. That'll be easy. There it is. Voila. Okay. Gotcha. So anyway, we're going to put some watermelon down here. And maybe we need to put it in a bowl. Do we need a bowl? We can make a bowl out of this. If I could just find my dang on scissors. Oh my gosh, I lost them again. So for some reason, these are the only ones I have found tonight. I had the blue ones earlier. I did. There they are. I see them now. Whew, found my blue ones. Okay, so we're going to make a bowl. A big old bowl of watermelon. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to take and put a little bit of glue down here. And we're going to lay this down here. This is our bowl. I'm using sewing pattern paper. Just happened to be in my hands. Well, the watermelon's going to be pretty and red. It's going to be the eye piece, the eye candy part. So we'll let it shine. We'll put some watermelon in it. So we're going to cut out a little bit of watermelon. Unfortunately, this watermelon isn't the seedless kind. So you'll have to spit your seeds out in the yard. My brother eats them. He eats the seeds. So this will go in here like this. There we go. Like that. So this is a bowl of watermelon going on here. And then we'll have some pieces of the watermelon piled up on top of that. Like that. So we'll just get the glue. Glue this down a little bit. Glue this down a little bit. We'll just pile it up on top of each other. A nice big bowl of watermelon. Everybody's going to come in and get a little piece and be refreshed. Woohoo! We're having watermelon snacks. There's the watermelon bowl. Can you see it? All right. He gets a lot of good stuff in there in the jail. They're going to give him watermelon. I'm sorry. Teresa's in the background again. I'm sorry. I see her now. I was busy with the watermelon. I'm sorry, Teresa. Here you go.
I'm here. Sorry about that.
You're back.
My power went off, and I had to
Well,
wait until my router booted back up and
I
everything.
figured you'd be
I
right
hear.
back.
I hear.
Okay, power surge.
Right.
Well, I've been in here cutting up watermelon while you were
I know.
gone.
I've been sitting here watching. I've been watching.
Okay, now we're back to normal. Okay, let's pick the next card, and it is number 19. Number 19. And that is going to be Joe did buy me a mouse. So a wireless mouse, but I haven't tried it yet. String or rings?
She is. She is Leanne. She's the happiest crafter on YouTube. She laughs all the time.
We have a good time.
She needs to change her name to Betty the Happy Crafter.
Yeah, yeah. There's somebody has that name. Who is it? Somebody the happy crafter. There is a person that has that. I can't remember who. So we're staying string or rings. String or rings. Well, I've got some string left over. I can outline my bowl with it. That would look nice. I'm going to use a piece of yarn. Yeah, we'll just fix this up. Fix this bowl up here. That's what we'll do.
Hi, Cheryl.
There's
Are you
our
feeling
Cheryl.
better?
She's going to cuddle up on the couch. We understand. So I used a little bit of string here for my bowl decoration. So there. And we'll put another little piece right here.
Hi, Jen.
There's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. We're finishing up a bingo game with prompts. And I just used my string, which was a piece of yarn. Okay, I like that. It's looking pretty good. This little dog over here is eating a piece of steak. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So the next card is 17. 17. Matte or slate? Matte or slate? I have no idea how that rhymes. M-A-T, matte or slate? S-L-A-T-E. Okay, we can make them a rug. Make them a little rug. We're going to make them a rug. And I've got some light blue paper to do it in. Okay. Here we go. A matte or slate? Number 17. Good. Okay. It's supposed to be a mate or not matte. Well, I understand. Whatever you want to turn that into, but
I
I'm
figured
using
it was
matte.
supposed to be matte or splat.
It probably did, and I wrote it down so fast I was having a hard time keeping up with y'all, no doubt.
Right.
And I'm not a good speller. I am not a good speller, and I'm just being honest, keeping it real. But this gives us a variety of choices, right? Yeah, gives us a variety of choices.
So to be on the safe side, I did a matte and a splat and a slate.
Just in case.
You
So
can't
there's
tell what they are, but I did them.
that's right. May not understand it, but there's his little mat. Mhm.
Now, what do you have on his ears?
He's got on buns,
Oh, buns. Okay.
little kitty buns. Mhm.
Okay.
He
That's
had on a
cute.
kitty wig. Good night,
I know the
Janet.
kitty wig. I was wondering what you put on the kitty ears.
I know. Yep. So we're still playing bingo. Number 23. 23. Beads or seeds? Beads or seeds? Well, we can do beads. Beads or seeds? Yeah, I must have been tired when I wrote these down because there's a lot of misspelled words. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna bother me. It is what it is. So let's see what we can find in our little bead box. Hmm. What should we do? What should we
Seed
do?
beads.
What needs beads? We could put some beads on
Take
the
some black
bowl.
seed beads and put them on the watermelon.
Put some black beads on the watermelon.
Or,
Okay.
or where you said, or across the top of the
Yep.
pot.
Yep. I can
Mhm.
do some black beads there too. I'll just get a few of these out and see what we can do. Yeah, we can do seed beads. I can put some beads in his eyes. All right, let's just see how that works out. Just a few. Just a few. Don't know how long they'll last, but at least they're there.
At least you did it, right?
That's right. Okay. So, everybody okay?
That's fine.
Alrighty. Get another card. This is a lot of work. The next card is, hi, Kathy, 22. The next card is 22. Mat, I got another mat. Slat or scat? Okay. Now, what was that other one that had the mat on it? And we thought it was, I'm going to fix it because I've got two mats. This one should be mate, M-A-T-E, or slate. And this one is mat, slat, or scat. Well, we could, seems to me, it seems to me that I had a little cat, another cat. And we could put a cat on there and say, scat, cat. Couldn't we? Could we do that? We could say, scat, cat. And I've got some smaller cats. Let's see if one of these will work. I got some smaller ones. These are big ones. I think they came off of a calendar. Here's a little one. Let's try these. How big? We want to say scat cat. We could put the cat on the watermelon. He's a little big. But he would go. Let's put this one on. Let's do this one. And he can be getting into the watermelon. He's got his paw on top of the watermelon. She's serving. She's getting ready to serve the watermelon. So that's my version of scat. Scat cat. Like that. Say you want one piece or two. Say none, I'm eating steak. Let's see. Yeah. Uh, we're playing bingo prompts. We should be somebody getting close. The next number is 21. 21. String, ring, bling, and sing. Well, I think we'll do bling. Let's do some bling. And we could put a collar on the kitty cat and make her some bling. Like this. Now, where'd them scissors go? That's what we'll do. We'll just put some bling on this little thing. That's what we'll do. A whole string of bling.
Julia bingoed.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Now, I used to have an envelope up here, and I will definitely make you an envelope, And all it is just some Happy Mail in an envelope. Is usually the bingo prizes. So there's our page, and I think our page looks pretty nice. I think it looks very nice. I'm going to go around and tack down some of my things. That steak, jerky steak. That's what he's got. He's eating that jerky steak. Okay. So there's our bingo. So all I need to do is to put a date on it. Today is the 7th. So let's see if I can get some ink. We'll put the date right there. And there it is. Oh, okay. It's nearly okay. Good night, Julia. Good night, honey. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Good night, Julia. Thank you for being here.
Sing your prize. I will. So that was fun. That was different. We're going to let this dry. And we've got an hour, so I think I'm going to get my watercolors out and paint. That's what I'm going to do. Get that out of the way. Pick this up. Pick this out. Put that away. Pick. We'll save the steak for later. He might want some more. He might need a little more before he goes to bed. Okay. Woohoo! Now, I'm going to get my watercolor book out. We're going to work in this one. So if you want to do it with me, you're invited. I will be picking up these cards and I'll be saving them again. We'll use them again next time. Okie dokie. So in this little book that we have, this watercolor book is, there are sketches, and the sketches are already done up for us. And all our job is to just paint, watercolor paint what we see. There we go. Get some room over here. And this is a fairly new book that I got. So if you haven't seen it, it's in the forest, and it is by Diana Fox. If you're interested in the book, Amazon has it. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. And there's all kinds of things from the forest, and they're all over here already done up. And then they have sketched it for us on this side. So that's half the battle. So all we literally have to do is paint what we see over here. And we paint it over here. And that's what I'm going to do. So let me get situated here at my desk. And I have not picked out anything. So if any of y'all have, I'll do a quick little flip through here, a thumb flip. And there's a wolf, there's a flower, a grasshopper, an owl, a tree frog, raspberry. We did the mouse. And I'm adding on to my pictures. I'm not only doing the sketch part, watercoloring, I'm trying to do a background with it. And I really think that is I like it. There's a pine cone and a salamander and another leaf. There's a dragonfly. There's a fox, a beaver. Speak up if you see anything you like. Coyote, a rabbit. There's Rocky. There's a
Oh, the
fawn.
deer. I like the deer.
You want to see the deer, the fawn?
And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, let's do the fawn.
I need to draw that.
Well, I'll snap a picture of it if that'll help you, and post the picture.
Got my sketchbook right here too, and I just need my sketch pencils. I'm bearing too much on my pen; it's bleeding through.
Okay. So I'll just post that real quick, and you all can, if you want to sketch along, you can use your watercolors, you can use colored pencils, markers, anything you want to do with your picture. And it only calls for three colors. There's a raw umber, a burnt umber, and an Indian red are the three colors that they're using the most. And I have no idea what the red is used on. The
Did you
Indian
post it?
red. Yeah, yeah, I just posted it.
Alrighty, let me go look.
I don't see any red other than maybe some of the shadows or the edging or something. And here's the three colors. Uh, the raw umber, which is the light brown, the burnt umber, which is the dark brown, and the Indian red. And I don't see any red. I see white, and I will use a white pen for my white stuff. I got a white um, marker over here.
I'll be right back. I've got to go get my sketch pencils and stuff.
Okay, I've got a white Posca pen that I can do the dots with, and there is a black, but I would say that was the dark brown. So I'm not sure. Let me read just a little bit. It's three colors of paint. We're using a size 6 water brush if you want to do watercolors. You need a white pen, a fine detail pen for the fur, and a black ink pen. Ooh, okay. So they don't need, so that is black and not brown. Okay, okay. And it says start by filling the entire body of the fawn with the light brown, and it should resemble a light beige. Do not make this layer too dark. The first layer make is real light, as it will be the base for the darker shades. While that wash is still wet, you can drop in some burnt umber to the darker areas of the fawn, such as under the neck and the back leg. There's some dark here, and then there's some dark, I guess, a little bit here on the edges maybe, and to create shadows. Once your base layers is dry, start creating fine and short strokes with the fine detail brush. This first layer of fur should be more of a mid tone raw umber. Fill the ears with a very light wash of an Indian red or a pink hue. Okay, now we know where the red is coming in handy. It's in the ears, but right here it looks a lot like the brown, but it really matches well. Yeah, she did a mixture, Sharon. The red. She says the ears. Uh, uh, Fill the ears with a very light wash of the Indian red for a pink hue. As the first layer dries, start adding a second layer of more pigment paint the same way you just did. Remember to change the direction of the strokes with the blends of the body. Continue building up your short strokes layers until you are happy with how it looks. 2 or 3 layers should work nicely. Add more strokes using the burnt umber to the shadows areas you painted previously to make them even darker. And that's just around the rims of these legs that are showing. Finish by adding the white spots and highlights to the ears, tails, and body using the white pen, and then use the black pen for the black details, such as the eyes, the feet, and the nose. Okay, I can do that. Oh, Becky had a bingo picture. Okay, I'm in here. Let's see if I can find it. Here is Rebecca's pond feet pig cape felon son. She put a zombie guy up in there for her felon. I wish my phone would turn it, but it won't. So good deal, Rebecca. Thank you, honey, for playing. There's the pig. Oh, that is so cute. It's a sunfish. Uh-huh. I see the sunfish. And the umbrella and the rings. Oh, look at the rings. The fish is swimming through the rings. Very good. Very good. Thank you. That's wonderful. I think that's all I see right now. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go back up here to the top and get my fawn. Here she is. Okay. So let me get up here and see. Now I wanted to try a different set of watercolors this today, and I have this little portable set, and um, and it's on little plates like this. And let's see if I have any of the shades it's asking for. And I may not. I didn't have brown, so I was going to use this set, so I'll save it for another time. But these are watercolors too. These are called pastel watercolor superior. So we'll use these the next, on another time when I have the right colors. Uh, uh, be interesting to test them on here. So I'm not going to be able to use those today. So I'm going to get back my Crayolas or my gouache. I'm going to use my gouache. This, no, this is a different set. What's this one? I don't know what I've done. This is another set of colors. I think this is my aunt's, but I'm going to be using these same colors, so I'm just going to use them. I'm just going to use them. Now it calls for a number 6, and I believe this one is close to it. Yep, that's it right there. So, and I found a case that I had originally. Uh, some of my brushes came in this little pouch. And so I thought it would be neat to keep my water brushes in there because I am keeping them separate from the my craft paint brushes. So I thought this would be a safe haven for them, and I won't grab them and use them in the wrong place. So this here has to be opened. Needs to be opened like that. Okay. And I'm going to, I have some watercolor paint over here. Over here. And it's almost clean water. It's I've used it. It's got some white in it, but I'm not going to fret over. It's mostly clear, so I'm going to use the dark brown and the lighter umber, and then it called for an Indian red, so I'm going to use the red and maybe mix it with uh, one of the browns. We'll see how that goes in a minute. So let's see how this works out. So we're going to start out with the lighter umber, and I'm going to put some out here on my palette, and I want it to be real thin. So I'm just going to add some more water to it to thin it down. And this will make it a lighter wash. And you can always remember, if you go light, you can always go darker by adding more later, but you can't go the other way very well. Uh, so you need to try to go light first. So there's that. See if I can sit this right here without causing a problem. Like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I can even test my paint if I wanted to. And I think that's light enough. And so I'm going to go all the way around the ear. And this paintbrush is so sweet. Very sweet.
That's
So
because you dipped it in your tea.
yeah. Joe made me some iced tea tonight. So there's some of that. Just outlining her little face. So a fawn is a girl, isn't it? Is a fawn a
A
girl,
fawn's a baby.
a babe, just any baby?
Fawn is a new baby.
And then the
It's still got the spots on it.
yes, okay,
A doe is a girl, a buck is a boy, and a
yeah.
fawn is a baby.
So it could be a baby. It's a baby. She's a baby. So let's see here. I can go ahead and do under the chin, and I'm going to be going over these markings here. I'm just taking my time and filling it in. And she talked about strokes. So I'm going with the grain of the hair, how the hair would be, direction the hair would be going with my brush. I like that. So here's the leg. And we'll go this direction. And here's the rest of the neck. And we are going to end up going over the neck again, highlighting it again. Um, and I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer right now. She said, go ahead and do a second layer. This is with the raw umber. And then another layer under the chin, real dark. And around the hip. And then on the other leg, front leg here. This is not going to take too much longer. I'm going to rinse my brush and I'm going to try to go into my red. And really, I could have probably just used this here. It's probably just enough red to do what I want in the ears. That's the way it is with the watercolors. You don't take it, doesn't take a whole lot. And it looks like I need a little dab of paper towel, which is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Add a little more, made a little layer here. And we can even accent, you can, maybe accent, I don't know if it'll show up or not, but we'll find out uh, in these little dark areas where the hip shows and so forth. And there, she does have a tail, but I'm going to try to do that white. And there is some more uh, here. This is his back leg. And I'm going to go into the dark. Trying to decide if I want to do some more of the umber. And I think I do. This is the light umber. There it is. There she is. We'll get her some spots on there. And it talked about a light eye detail brush. This has got such a nice point on it that I'm going to try using that as my detail brush and give her a little bit of fuzzy fur like. And I'm going to be needing the white. And I can do that with the white pen. I think I can do all the markings with the white pen. So there she is. Just a little bit more of that light umber. So Teresa,
Yes,
what you
ma'am.
working on, kiddo?
Working on the same thing you are.
Are you drawing her too? Okay.
Uh-huh. Can you see it?
Well, not right this second. Oh,
You
I
ain't.
see your eyes. I see her now. Hold her up. Hold her up closer so everybody can see you, cause you're working with pencils. She's pretty. Look at them eyes. Aw, very
I
nice.
haven't got her colored in really well yet.
Okay, well,
I
you
start
get.
off with a light, and I work. Pencils take layers.
They
Like
do. They
watercolors, it takes
do.
layers.
And
So
that's what she's asking me to do with the paintbrush is to do
right,
layers.
you got to do layers. So
Yeah,
in order to make it look right,
yeah. So I think I'm going to go try some of this brown now. And again, I'm going to make it real light and add some colored white water to it. See what we can do now. Now I will just take my time doing this. This is a detailing brush, and I'm trying to get that dark to light feeling looking. And I'm just going to take my time, and I'm not going to hurry it. And I'm hoping that uh, being slow will pay off. I think it will.
well, the more you care you take with it, the better it'll be. So,
Yeah.
and I can't read chat, so
Okay.
because I'm looking at the picture on Facebook right now, so I can't read chat.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
What did I have? Uh, I had something with your name on it earlier, and I don't know where it went or what it was.
Was it her blocks?
It was some Happy Mail I think that you had sent me,
Oh,
and
okay.
I showed it off. You'll have to go back to the beginning of the show. I don't remember now. My brain just had a relaxation moment. Okay. Oh, Jennifer is using Winsor and Newton. And I'm not sure what the names of these, but I think they're Walmart watercolor. I think they're Walmart's. So, hmm, I like my face, and I'm going to do another layer of this up here. And then I'm going to do it right under her chin. I guess she's going to be a little doe because I've said her. Yep, it's going to be Bambi. Oh, that looks pretty good. I've never done that before.
What'd you do now?
I put this dark underneath her chin,
Oh yeah,
and
it
oh, I
gives it
love it.
a
I love it.
good,
So
it's a
I'm going
good
to do.
dimensional look to it.
It does. It really does a good job. It looks good. Let's see now. A little bit over here.
Are you sneaking? Are you sneaking? Hey, are you sneaking? Hey,
And then a little more up here.
come on. Say hi.
Hi, Gizmo. Oh, hi,
Say
sweetie.
hello to everybody. Say hey.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Mama hadn't shaved him and bathed him yet, but he's a little nasty boy.
He looks cute.
He's a mess. That's my gizmo.
That's right.
Hi to everybody.
Okay.
You go see your daddy. He has to say hi.
Of course. That's great.
Hey. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, darling. You're welcome. Cup of coffee.
Well, that's nice. Hi, Ricky.
Beth said hi, Ricky. He says hi, Betty. Actually, he said Beth, but I added the E.
That's a good, yeah. That's that's the way we talked growing up, because it was mommy and daddy, and then there was Ricky and Marky and Scotty and KK and Bethy. We didn't like the Y on the end of KK, so she just got just an extra letter. But everybody had a Y on their name.
That works, huh?
It did for us. Yeah, we liked it. Okay, so I'm thinking to just go straight on into the white dot thing and the black, and I'm done. I don't see any other things that I need to do.
Let me go back over here and look and see this here deer again. I broke my lid.
Yeah,
It just came right out. You know.
I had a pencil the other day. I never could get it. It kept breaking every time, so it must have been broken all the way through.
Oh yeah, I get those a lot. But
And I,
I was told, and I haven't tried it yet. But I was told if you put them in the microwave on about 10 seconds, and
yeah.
then let them sit there for a minute or two, and take them out, and it'll melt the wax in the pencil, and I'll put it back together like mending it or something.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll be worth a try because I certainly can't get any use out of it right now. at
Right.
this rate.
I haven't tried it yet, but I have a couple I need to try it on. I just don't think to do it.
Yeah.
You know how it is when you don't think to do something.
Okay. Boom.
One of these days, I'm gonna learn how they make these brown animals look like. But for now, I'm gonna use whiteout.
Okay.
Maybe. There. You having the same problem I am getting your paint pen to
Well,
work?
it's a new pen, and making sure there's not a tip. No, it just hasn't come down yet. It's just a new pen. It'll take it a minute to come down.
Is it the kind that you need to push it down on the
Yeah,
paint?
yeah, I'm pushing it
Okay.
down on the table so I don't make a mess on the paper. It's starting now for the ears. There was some wisp, wisp of wisp of fur in the ears, like that, like that. Okay, and there's a little bit of white on his leg, her leg around there, and on her little, that would be her elbow, some white, and then there's some on her tail, and then there's all of these little fawn markings. And they've got to be realistic. Look up, look up. Yes, Sharon. Hi, Liz. Hi, Liz Brewer.
Hi, Lizzie.
Oh, you're welcome, Bet. You're welcome, Liz. She received my happy mail. Yeah, that's good. Enjoy. Enjoy. And these spots they're not perfect spots. They're kind of there's not a set dot, on these spots, uh, because there's fur, so you kind of make little scribbles when you make the spots. And I'm wondering if I should make a couple of them a little bit bigger. So there's my spots, and she's got a little bit of cheekbone, a little bit of cheekbone going on here. So there's that. I think it looks pretty good.
Looks real good.
Thank you, Liz. Okay, okay. Well, I followed the directions, and it gets better every year. It really does. I still want to do a little bit more um, darkening. I think there's a little bit more shading I could do. I still have some brown paint over here I can still borrow and use. We'll make her darker, a little bit darker up in here. Just a little. Give her a little bit of baby fuzz. She's just a baby. Okay, I think I'm going to quit with that part, but I am going to use the rest of my paints over here, and I'm going to try to do her an area here that she's laying down in a patch of leaves or something soft. So I want to make the ground something, a little bit of like that. And then I think I might get into the green a little bit. A little bit of green. I love this type of scribbling around. It's fun. It is fun. Just giving it a hint that there's something there. And I can do some grass markings. I can do some grass marking. Just something that they're living in the forest. Living in the forest. And then the upper part would be like the sky. And I'll do a layer of yellow first. I did this the other day on another picture, and it turned out real cute. like a horizon type shade. Like that. And then I'll do some blue. A little bit of blue. Like that. Like that. So, how's that look? Is that enough? I could put a tree back there, a little bit of a hint of a tree. Um, that would be fun, and I can use my fan brush would be good, but I'm going to use this brush. It's a fairly new brush, and I'm going to try putting in a tree just in the background, just to give it a hint. Just a little hint. And then I'll use just a touch of this brown to make a little bit of a stem in there. That'll fade out a little bit. Just a hint back there. Ooh, that looks good. You guys like it? Oh, Liz was my. Okay. I'll post it for you, Liz. Hmm. Let's see what we can do. Then we hit share. Share copy. And then I go back over here to YouTube and paste. There you go. That's my Facebook group. If you're not a member of the group, you have to be a member to be able to participate in it because it's a closed group for our protection. It's that nobody, it's so that strangers can't come in and get in on our stuff. Okay, good, good. And if you're not a member, just ask to join, and we'll get to you in a few minutes to accept you, and then you can post in the book. But you should be able to look. Maybe I'm not sure. I'm not real techy, but I try. So anyway, I think that's all I'm going to do to this little This little puppy fawn. I think she's got the look. So May the 7th. So there she is. Say, say, do you all know? Have you all seen Rudolph lately? I want to meet him. I want to meet Rudolph. Yeah, she's gonna wait. Hmm. So, uh, Teresa did an awesome job too. Look at what Teresa. Hold yours up again, sweetie. She did hers in pencil. Very nice. Just a few leaves to give it that little something something. And I will show you what I did the other day on my day off. On my day off, I did do the maple leaf. Uh, since we had 50 things in here to do, I thought, well, maybe I better get busy on some of these so that we can get some of this done before the holidays and stuff. And they are very pretty. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, you guys. Oh, well, you know what? We have not done the 365 book and we've got time to do it. So I'm just going to put this aside to let it dry. And yeah, very good. Melissa, pick me out a number. Pick me out a number for the 365 book. Okay. Pick me out a good number and we'll do it. That's almost dry, but I
40.
will leave it
She
open.
said 40, Beth.
40. Okay. So I'm just going to sit this and let it dry. It'll dry naturally. So those were, I think, uh, Robert Dowdy Jr. I probably it's wrong. I know it's not how you say it, but I think that's what kind of paints those were. And the 365 book is right here, and number 40 is right here. Oh, it's a double page. Okay. Oh, we're going to practice hands. Okay. Sometimes the idea of drawing a whole figure or a scene can be very daunting. It can overcome that we can overcome that feeling by focusing first on the smaller elements of the scene or the figure that are most difficult to draw, such as hands. Decide on what you would like to draw, perhaps a person or a scene in your house, and spend up to an hour, an hour practicing drawing the most difficult element. If you enjoy these studies, there will be an opportunity to expand on what you have done here in the activity of 273. I'm going to take a quick pick at 273. So here's a bigger person to draw. Uh-huh. So you're looking at hands and legs and feet and and you have to think about what's showing on top and what's underneath. And like the shirt, you had to be careful not draw the whole shirt because you're going to put the guitar in front of it. You see what I'm saying? So it might be worth your while to even sketch this with a pencil so that if you need to erase, you can erase. And the examples that are doing are our hands. So I think I can do some of these because I have a picture to look at. So we'll do number 40. We can do it. I'm gonna go with an ink pen. I think that's I'm just gonna do it. So if I look at this first picture of a guitar and a hand, the hand is first. You've got the sleeve of the shirt, and then you have his hand, and you can barely see his pinky, and then you can see his ring finger right there, and the fingers go up a little bit higher like that, and you can do little hashtags on his knuckles, something to give him this knuckles look. And then there's his middle finger, and it's over here on this string strumming. You've got fingernails, and then he's got some knuckles over here, and then he's got the first finger, and it might be curved, playing that string like that. And then there's a thumb, and it's kind of arched around down this way and back up the side of the hand. So there's the thumbnail, and it's a bigger thumbnail than the others. The thumb is a little bit bigger, and some knuckles. So my hand kind of looks like it's hairy, but there's my hand. It looks like more of a werewolf hand. But that's okay. It's okay. We're just learning. So then there's the strings of the guitar, and I'm going to put them out. There's one, two, three, four, five, six. So I'm going to draw strings. There's the strings. And then in the back of the strings is a circle. And it's black. And then there's the curvature of the guitar. And that's as far as I've got. That's as far as I see. So there's my first rendition of the first hand. Teresa, what are you doing, honey?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
I'm watching you.
Oh shoot! Now you're supposed to be in here doing it with me.
Well,
Uh,
I just finished my deer. My
your
little song.
beer. Did you
Yeah,
say
my little
beer?
song. My little deer.
Oh, your deer.
Yeah, my little
I
deer.
didn't think you drink beer.
I do. It's Baptist beer,
Okay.
root beer.
So anyway, so say for example, I'm going to make up a new picture in the same sense as he's playing the guitar. I'm going to try to make a hand that is holding a paintbrush. So here's my paintbrush, and then here's my hand. So it's going to be coming around, and then you're going to have a thumb going down here and a finger on this side holding the paintbrush, and your thumb is going to come up on top and down around like this, and then your arm. I'm sorry, but I just don't think it looks that good, but it's there. It looks like I'm painting like this. I'm stabbing it. Okay, Leanne. Leanne, I'll get it for you. If somebody doesn't get you first, I'll get you in a few after I get off here. You begged and pleaded to join. Okay, good. That's so that we don't get any robots. We want real people. And we also want people who speaks our language. I have had people who speak a different language, and if I can't translate it, and I look at their Facebook group and it's a guy and then all it has is pictures of girls, I won't let them in. That's why we screen our people coming in. Yeah, we just want to make sure we know who you are before we get you in there. All right, so I tried to uh, to do this, but I will do this. Um, I'm gonna do this because I think it looks cool. I'm making an easel. I'm making an easel for my painting. And there's another leg in the back over there, but I can't see it. I don't know, Jennifer. You're not the slowest crafter. Who is slow? I don't know. Actually, I've never timed anybody.
I am definitely very slow.
I, we got a lot of procrastinators that
I'm
just
not a
kind of take
procrastinator.
their
I'm
time and
slow.
stuff. So, give me something else to draw. Say, name something else to draw, and let me attempt it. Give me a challenge
A rose.
with my hand. Okay, I can put a rose and a hand together, and then if you get stumped, and you really can't figure out what can't just get that picture in your mind, do a hand picked hand a rose, and you put that in your Google, and then you click images, and I'm looking for a hand and a rose like that. So that gives you an idea of what's on first, and the rose is in the hand. So pretty much we could go ahead and pretty much draw the hand all together. So she's got long nails, but we're going to do it. She's got it. We're going to do it. So let's try this. So I'm just going to draw a first finger, and it curves around like that, and then there's a knuckle, and it goes down. And then this finger has a fingernail, and then under that is part the rest of her finger, and then it comes down like this, and then it gets a little bit bigger, and then it comes up like a thumb, and her thumb meets her first finger, and like that. And it gets down into the bigger part of her hand, and it goes down like that. And then inside this finger is her other fingers. There's her middle finger. like that. And then this one is her ring finger, like that. These are some crazy nails, but that's okay. We can file them if we need to, okay?
Right.
So, so we're not going
Bachelor,
to
right?
be too hard on ourselves here. And then we have a pinky, believe it or not, and it comes up and bends down, and it's like this. So it's not the best hand, I agree, but that's what we got. So now I think I see a heart in this rose. And then inside this heart, I see some layers and layers and layers and layers. A little something like that. And then this is kind of goes up and around and down. And this one kind of goes over there and around and down. And then there's another one that comes around and down. And then there's the base. And then this one comes down and meets it. That's not too bad. It's not the best, but it's okay. And then there's a stem that comes down in her hands and down out the bottom of her pinky is the bottom of the stand. And then there are some thorns and a leaf. And they do not look like rose leaves. And this one has a leaf. And this one has a leaf like that. And I'm going to make a couple more thorns, but I don't want a sticker. Don't want to get stuck. Yeah, draw her hand. Draw your hand. So my hand's not really good, but you can tell that it's a hand. It's a hand. So let me give her some nail polish. So that's that. And I can take and that's some more over here. There's a greens. I'm looking for the red. So there's my rose. Looks okay. And I'll just give it a little green for the stem and a couple leaves. And I do have a little bit of green going on here. Okay. So there it is.
Very good.
It's not the rose is better than the hand, but that's okay. We're getting there. The nails are better than the hand. Everything's better than the
The more you
hand.
practice, the more you
It is.
practice.
And then also on the hand, there's some when where the hand turn wrinkles a little bit right in the creases. We can give it in the bend of the hands. You got these, these creases. And then there's a crease on the knuckle. There might be a couple little creases on this knuckle. Maybe an age spot or a bracelet. She could have a bracelet on, a ring. Okay, there we go. We did it. We did it. So that's all I'm going to do tonight. But I wasn't afraid to try, and that's a good thing. We did try, and I think that's half the battle. So, um, Teresa,
Yes, ma'am.
you making a rose now?
I am.
You want to show the girls your rose? Teresa's the one who taught me how to make a rose.
I haven't finished coloring it yet,
Okay, okay.
but it's getting there.
But that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. We had a nice time. We played bingo. We
We
did
did
a fun.
do a
Get a
bingo.
couple of pictures here. And uh, let's go. Let's go over here and go over here and go to some of my photos. And I thought oh, I guess I did not take a picture of our bingo. Yeah, I didn't do too bad. It was all right. It was okay.
I think you did really well.
It was all right.
Hands are
I
hard.
could I can do
Hands,
better.
hands are really hard.
So let me get that over here and this over here. And I'll post this little fella. Let's post these guys here. He's cute. I had beads on the eyes, but they've already fallen off. So, but the other beads stayed. They were too big. They're going to be too big, so I just took them off. So I'll post these in our group, and done. We did 3 things, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There's my rose.
The dough was my best.
Rose.
This was fun. This was really fun too, but uh it was more serious art than this is all play. So guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow. All you wonderful ladies out there. Happy
There's
Mother's
my dough.
Day. And oh, she's pretty. She is.
There's my rose.
And a rose. You do good roses.
And my
Uh,
bingo.
and I wish that you all have a happy Mother's Day tomorrow. If you're not a mother, I'm not a real mother. I just have stepchildren, so I claim them, and I claim my grandchildren. I always have, and I also claim my mother, and who was my favorite. And so I'm sure that you all can do the same, and uh, and maybe it's a mother figure, maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was a Sunday school teacher, maybe it was somebody that you just know, a neighbor uh, could be that little emblem or mother figure for you. So go out and have a nice day tomorrow, and I will be back on Tuesday. Oh, I have the 365 creativity book. It's the yellow one, and you don't really have to have the book to play along. All you have to do is allow us to read it to you. But it was number 40, and it had to do with drawing uh, parts of the body.
So, like I said Monday, I'm
And
definitely
uh,
taking my sketchbook with me.
uh, Rebecca has another 365 book that is blue, and it's 365 days of activity, I think. And this one's creativity. And they're just prompt books, and they're I've had a lot of fun experimenting and playing in these, and I've had a lot of fun watching other
Thank
people
you.
do it too. And if you have anybody in your group that's kind of challenged in some things, this is the book for you guys, because you work with different things. Torn paper here, we had to make some flags, and there's a lot of different little exercises regarding the color wheel, which I love and I think it's fun. And here we did a rainbow. So it's a really cool prompt book to try different things. And it's sometimes we do more than one in a day, but we try to do it 3 days, 3 times a week, and sometimes we'll do two of them. And then I do it with Rebecca sometimes when she does it. But she's her and Gigi do it on Fridays in the Blue Book. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's not as fun. Oh, really? Oh. Well, then you're going to have to add some fun to it, Liz. You've got creativity in your mind. You just turn that around and make it funner.
Thank you,
There,
Sharon.
there's got to be some way that you can make it fun. Er. So,
I got to
so
finish it, but
Teresa, thank you for coming on with me tonight.
well, thank you
I
for
don't know if
inviting
you,
me.
I don't know if you noticed or not, but I cannot do solo anymore. It's too hard. I have to have a
It's
helper.
fun to have somebody to talk to.
It is. I feel like I'm talking to myself, even though I'm talking to the chat room. But
Right.
it's nice to have another person.
You see
So
this? I'm working on an
I
envelope.
did. Yes.
It's not finished yet. So
Yeah.
I'll be working on this probably Monday while I'm sitting at the hospital with my hubby.
Okay.
Y'all
He's got to go
remember
in
us?
as an outpatient. Okay.
Right? Hopefully.
Okay.
So far,
Hopefully they
yeah.
won't keep him. Yeah. Hopefully
But
they won't have to keep him. Okay. So well, good night. Say good night,
Well,
Joe.
well, Teresa, I
good
just
night,
come in.
Joe.
Hi, babe. How you? I hope
Ricky's having
Rick,
some tests done.
yeah, everything turns out good, and y'all have a good, pleasant evening whenever y'all get back together on the. Uh, does he got to stay tonight? Or
No, he
oh,
goes in as an outpatient on
oh,
Monday.
okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
So, okie dokie, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Love y'all.
yeah. Of course,
Good
we goof
night,
it off.
everybody.
We
Happy
make it
Mother's
goofy,
Day
Liz.
to the mothers. And
That's your job,
have a
Liz.
happy day for anybody that other than mothers. Just have a great day.
That's right. Okay. So, good night, everybody. I love you. I do. So we'll see you. I'll see you
I can
Tuesday
do
back
that.
in here, and I'll see y'all in the chat room somewhere tomorrow. So, good night.
Ta-ta.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.